Hey, great dinner, guys. All right, it's time. We got to get to the show. We don't have a minute to spare. Almost live from the Carriage House, it's The Daily Dish with your hosts Jim Pettit, Marty Keary, and Gene Coletti. With special guest interviews, cooking segments, and our craft cocktail making class, let's get shit-faced. Gentlemen, welcome to the Daily Dish. We're almost live, and we have a great story tonight. That story is one of Lansingburg's legends. It's the owners of the Snowman. The Snowman is an iconic business in Lansingburg with the best owners ever, and we're going to bring him in tonight, right after this. Well, it's a self-indulgent commercial. It's our commercial. Come back. You're going to want to see it. Pot roast. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Daily Dish, and we're ready right now to reveal the things that we kept from you in that first segment, which is Snowman, the best thing in Lansing. Well, the Daley Hospitality Group has purchased it, and we are under tutelage by the best, and by the best, I mean the legends of Lansingburg themselves. 22 years running this business, and I'm in eyeshot of it. Let's bring in the big man himself, John Murphy and Christine. What is this trophy? What is this trophy? I wasn't told of a trophy.
This is the best of the best.
Is this for me?
Well, you gotta earn this.
Is this for me?
Nope. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Oh!
Well, I'd like to tell you that Lansingburg thanks you. I know you were awarded tonight at the. Do you have the award with you?
No.
No. Okay. Well, they got an award. Obviously, it didn't mean that much.
No, it did.
You know, no. Okay. No. Listen. So we got an award tonight, and by we I mean him and his wife, about keeping a community going, which is Troy. It's a community that is kept together by guys like this. They gave so much. We appreciate that. In fact, I said, John, how much did you give to the community? And I sweat through the answer of it. Okay. But John, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Christine,
you for having us. Thank you.
We just can't believe that we're in the position to have had this iconic business and that we can now take over the stewardship of it, because that's what it is, right? You were how old when you bought it? Tell the story of the Snowman.
23 years old. Don Baker gave me the opportunity after I beat him out to purchase the business. Knew I was smarter, obviously, so he picked me. And it's been a fun journey ever since. Don and his wife gave me the chance of a lifetime, and for the last 23 years, you said 22, but it's been 23.
23.
So
Thus
it's
the
been,
trophy.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. I just brought one.
You got third.
Deep shoes to fill.
I just don't understand why he has a hockey stick.
I found it out there.
It's a winter sport.
Yeah. So tell us what Snowman meant for you. Because, I mean, I can't imagine, and I dreamt of it, being the age you were and going, oh my God, I got Snowman, you know?
It was an amazing opportunity, and I worked my ass off to make it what it is today, and met my beautiful wife there, turned around, I looked at her ass, and I said, I'm gonna marry that girl.
Yo! Well, you know what? That all happened at the Snowman, too. Well, she's dripping with jewels, you're tan, you've been on vacation 100 times, it must have been good.
I worked hard.
It's still good.
Yeah, it's still good, and I know that, that's why we got it. But we're gonna have to put the hard work
That's your
in.
trophy.
Yeah. Christine, what is it like for you at this stage to go, oh my God, this is coming to an end? Because, you know, when you look at stuff, you go, how do I transfer such a jewel, which that is? To me, I've always looked at Snowman, my old man, which you knew.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Chops. He used to go there after working for me and stop with your son, Kyle, and who worked together in our vending company. And they go, you know, they're at Snowman, and I drive past, and I look at them, and they're licking, you know, my father be licking proud. And, you know, John always said, you know, when I started talking with you, you go, oh, Chops was something. But I always used to say to Chops, oh my God, I would love to own the Snowman. I would love to own the Snowman. And he kept going, and you know his personality. He go, you're never gonna get that. That kid's 10 years younger than you. Yeah. And I always believed that to be true. I go, that's never happening, right? That son of a bitch is 10 years younger than me. So thanks again, Pop, for shooting down my dream, you know? But I know when we first got into this, and I heard through Ronnie Levesque, another Trojan, who said, and I didn't mean Trojan. He's from Troy. That sounds too sexually active. But from Troy, all right? We got some young girls in the audience.
From Troy.
Is, you know, but, you know, and he said, hey, John might be thinking. I go, what? And so immediately I called you,
Yes,
and
you did.
I would like to just verify, to first me up a little bit, like the trophy that you brought in,
Yeah.
right? So tell me if this is true. One, and this is a segment called Truth or Fog. So, is it the truth that when we came together and we talked about this purchase, I did not devalue the worth at all? I did not negotiate. Is that true?
Truth.
That's truth. Now, John, I want you to say, during Truth or Fog, did I impress you with my ice cream making skills thus far?
Fog.
Fog it is. You know, I didn't want to do this early, but fog it is. And this is no better of a time to go to commercial than right now and see if we can bring this fog back to action.
Okay, gentlemen, this is the point you've all been waiting for. Taught you how to make ice cream. Now we're gonna see how good your cones are gonna be. There's a little money on the line, okay?
Yes, Sensei!
The best cone, not dripping off the side, it's like a fine woman, wins this prize, okay? There's your cones. Let's get the show going. Yep. So I think after the cone off, Gene.
Mind if I have a try?
Well, let me take a look. You know how you could possibly win this competition? If I go like this. Count to 10.
Whoa!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We have a new winner.
Congratulations. Dino. Well, welcome back. We're just getting about, well, into one scoop of ice cream. Here's the double scoop. So we want to know, what did snowman mean to you, and what's the history? Mark, I know you love history.
I do love history.
Most of it, I think, is bullshit, but whatever he does, I love the story of it, so.
Well, first I'd like to say, you know, how Jimmy and Gene and I got together. Gene started, for people who don't know who we are, we're buying the snowman. Gene started the Old Daley Catering, or Old Daley Restaurant right here on 2nd Avenue in 1975 with his brother and sister-in-law, and it was just been a brother-in-law and sister, that's right. And Jimmy started working for Gene at 16 years old as a dishwasher. And then Jimmy got
I believe the best dishwasher that the Old Daley Catering Company has ever seen.
That's right.
Employee of the month, 30 years in running.
That's right. And Jimmy got me my job there at 18 as a busboy, and we've been together ever since. And one of the, Old Daley's been celebrating, 47 years now. And one of the other icons that we were blessed enough to get was the Crooked Lake House. And this was, and I know Jimmy and I have been best friends since 6th grade. And to own the snowman, he's been talking about that since I can remember.
Oh my God.
And growing up in Lansingburg, that's always been something that's always been part of our lives. So for us to have the opportunity to do it has been a great thing for us. And so the history of the snowman is great. 1952? 53. And started by Tom Tully.
Tom Tully.
Right? And he owned a restaurant next door called Tully's Restaurant.
Yep, which I believe that's around the Eagles Club now.
That's
Yes.
right. Where was the Eagles Club was.
Then he purchased the corner lot, I believe, and I think they opened around Mother's Day, or sometime around there, 1953.
That's
when
right.
built and opened, and then from that, I think it was 72. I think Don Baker bought 72, or in that range. Don Baker and Amy Baker bought it. Don was the milkman from Borden's.
Don was the milkman from Borden's, and that's how he got the snowman from Tom Tully, which is an amazing story. And how did you come about? Were you working there?
No, I was just looking for a business to purchase. I was a young kid. My cousins lived in the area, and they said, let's take it down to the snowman. I heard it's for sale. And I went down, talked to Don Baker, and you know, I was in there 2 days later after I passed him my phone number, said, if you want to call me. Well, his wife called me and said, we are for sale. You know, at that time I was a young kid. I didn't know how to go about it, you know, and his wife called me and said, yeah, we are for sale. My husband was getting a little bit older, and I said, well, can we make arrangements to go in and see the property and what it was all about? It was March. They were just opening.
Yeah.
And I was pretty impressed. And they gave a young kid from Colony an opportunity that I
Absolutely.
never looked back.
And you know what I look, and that I'm impressed? As many businesses as we have, and you know, I talked to one of a mutual vendor that we have, and it's Bill Boss. And I called Billy Boss when this whole thing was coming to a, like, hey, you know, I have the opportunity to buy this. And I pride myself with my partners of being great operators. Everybody tells us how great we are in operators, including Billy Boss. So Billy Boss calls, I call him and I go, hey, the snowman, what's the equipment like? He goes, okay, you're a great operator. He's better. No, that's not funny, Jan. Because if it was funny, I would have done that. All right? I would have done this. Okay? But I didn't, okay? It's more that. All right. Anyway, so, like I said without the laughter, he said, oh, he's better. And I go, really? He goes, I'm doing a walkthrough. He goes, you don't need one. He has it completely, perfectly done.
Yeah.
And I said, really? He goes, you could lick the wires. Which, oddly enough, I did the first day. Which I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why I did it, but I did. But the whole thing was, I walked into this very small space, and I go, holy shit, everything is in perfect order. So I always look at it, I go, he's the perfect operator. And by the way, and this is news right here that I'm going to share, but not right now. We're going into another commercial, self-indulgent. It'll be about us, but watch it anyway to get what you're going to get. We'll be right back. Let's get shit-faced. Let's get shit-faced.
Hey, we're here today going to show you how to make some neat cocktail ice cream shakes at home with some, what do you think we're going to do? Boozy? Yeah.
in the ice
Sounds
cream.
good.
I'm all in.
You can get this any day at our store. You can use soft ice cream, hard ice cream. For this little demonstration, we're going to use some soft ice cream that we drew up this morning that tastes oh so good.
And this, of course, is the fresh snowman ice cream, not just any ice cream.
So,
can hold up to this booze.
all right, what do you want to throw in here? We got some
Geez,
vanilla, ice
John.
cream, whatever you want.
Can we do Bailey's?
We can do that, yeah. We're not using any milk except for the cream, so don't
right.
be afraid to go a little heavy.
Well, I don't mind if I do.
Perfect. There you go.
And
Perfect.
nobody saw that. They'll now be saying I'm 2 licks to the wind.
Hey,
I mean,
all right, I'm gonna let you do the controls here.
okay.
We're on. Turn that like that, right?
Wow. I can smell it.
All right, what
Let
are we
me
gonna
get
pour
some-
this
let me
into?
get some,
And this is easy to do at home. Ice cream, you got liquor in your cabinet at home, you can use anything you're gonna taste good, and just mix it up and see. It's a good happy hour special.
So the key ingredients to this is
The ice cream.
The ice cream, of course. You scream, we all scream for ice cream. Let's taste how this. Wow, I wish we served this at the show.
You get your liquor permit to do that.
All right, well, here's your help.
Cheers.
Wow,
That's
that.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think we got something here. It could be appearing at a restaurant near you. One of ours, of course, because that's all you're going to get snowman ice cream from. John, thanks so much for
Thank
Let's
you.
Get Chip-Based. And I think we're going to do just that.
Sounds good.
We'll try some of these others.
Sounds good.
Have a
great
good one.
day.
Well, welcome back again. And I said I had big news, but I actually, after this many wines, have actually forgotten what that big news was. That's okay. Don't fear. We got a big show anyway. And I think the Flying Pig knows we got a big show, don't we, boy? Or girl. I really can't tell. So, John, in dealing with in a serious, you kind of picked us. Right?
I truly did.
There was a line to buy this place, by the way, and the price was kind of big. So it was a big line for a big price, but worth every penny of it. John, when we came in and we talked and we did our whole deal, we kind of like, nobody stepped on each other's toes. We tried to do this, right? We had the biggest respect for each other, and I love that, because when you come to a business where you go, I'm not gonna, try to make it, it's the snowman. So John is also big in the community, and he and Christine and his family have given to everyone. Some of which bothers me a little bit as a financial person, but we're gonna do it anyway, okay? But the give back was great, and we love that about you guys. And one thing about working with these two, they're ultimate professionals. They are on it, they narrate everything, and after we were done with the closing, the whole thing was like, hey, you're supposed to work with us for 3 months, and there was all this shit. But the reality of it is, it took great people to make that happen. And these two are great people. And they lived up to it, and I knew, and I said, well, they're giving up their baby. Well, they didn't drop the baby off at the doorstep with the water. Is that actually saying?
I don't know what water comes with it.
I think there's
just the
bath
baby
water.
Yeah, I never heard water.
There's a
come
baby,
with it.
there's bath water, whatever it is,
yeah.
there's something like that. And you did it. I'm not sure if the water was with it.
Yeah.
But they did it, but he didn't do it. John showed up, and I thought, he's a great guy. I've heard a lot of stuff about him. I knew him, but I didn't know him that well. But when he showed up and said, and with the energy of like, I'm not here to fulfill something. I'm here to do it 100%. And for that, I say this guy and your family has, I've never seen it done. I didn't expect it to be done. He came. Well, maybe I'll give him another. It's not really us anyway, so why not? Give him another. For God's sake, who might have do this? I'll give him another coupon. All right, I have been generous, but given the size of the trophy, I really have to be. John, Christine, you've done a wonderful job for Lansbury. You've been an icon in this industry forever. And one of the people, and we said we're not changing anything. And that means everything he says, and you're going to see a little tweet out next week that is a TikTok or tweet or
You don't
Instagram.
know.
I mean, Brett, I'm not really sure. But it's going to be something to show what we think of John, which is he is our sensei. He tells us how to do it, why to do it, and when to do it.
He's the black belt of ice cream.
He is the black belt of ice cream. Yeah. John is, you guys
Thank
are
you.
really something.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you guys. And you know what? I'm going to give you a story just because it's the Daily Dish. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to leak a little something. Something that actually you don't even know.
Go ahead.
It may be bigger than this. Yes. Yes. It may be bigger than this. Because we may have future dealings. I don't know, right? Would you be? You'd be interested? I
Yes.
think you would.
Yeah.
Christine?
Sure.
All right. All right, so we love these guys. We're Berg guys. We love to do what we're doing, and we love this entity so much. We are going to be the caretaker of it. I want to bring one other person in before we go tonight, and that is Brenna. So Brenna, we are so happy. Brenna has worked for John and Christine for 3 years, right?
4 years. 4 years.
4 years? All right, 3 years well. And so we're so proud. She works with us as well at the Daley Hospitality Group. So Brenna, I saw very early on and scared her. I'm not sure how, but I did. By going, do you think you could manage this place? And I actually did. I think you actually cried, actually. I don't know if the story is true or not, but maybe it's not. For the sake of drama, let's say it happened. And then, Brenna has come, and she's been trained by these guys, and when I crossed it past them, because I was like, is she the right choice? They both go, oh, she's great. So I'd like to introduce Brenna. You are the youngest manager of Snowman ever. You weren't even that, right? You were 22?
I was 23.
23. Yeah, you acted like 22.
The owner, not a manager.
Right.
A manager. Yeah.
All hats.
Hey,
Owner,
who are you with? The government? Quiet down back there. The problem is with this show, we're serving booze, and that's turning out to not be a great thing, even on my end. But here we are anyway. It's not so bad from this end, anyhow.
We want to welcome Brenna,
Brenna,
and we want to thank her for being John's #1 for so long that she's just going to take over for what you did. And I'm going to watch over us.
Be able to guide her and get her a little more.
and one last thing. And I'm so praying and hoping that I get the right answer. John.
Yeah.
And I want you to be truthful. I don't want you to just because you and I made the deal.
Is this truth
I
or
don't-
fog?
This is truth or fog. I don't want you to be influenced. The fact that we worked together for so long trying to get this deal. It was tough at times because of our legal people, right?
Yeah.
That we had a great relationship.
Right.
And so that you and I were.
It's been good.
Okay.
It's been good.
John, and answer truth or fog for one last time. Truth or fog?
Doesn't sound like
Who amongst us, the ownership, is the best ice cream maker you've seen so far?
Gene.
I say fog.
I say fog.
So listen, I don't want you to see anymore, so happy-go-lucky, John. Pick Gene, which I hate, but we will be there opening night anyway. Everybody have a great night. We will be back with the Daily Dish. We might be killing John in the fog.